Hey, welcome to the weekly podcast of Pageant Tribune Philippines. I'm your online host, JP, coming at you from Manila, Las Islas Filipinas. The topic of our conversation today is still fresh out from last week. Hey, were you able to catch on as to who won Miss USA 2011? Well, I was. For the 60th edition of the pageant, the gorgeous Alyssa Campanella of California walked away with the coveted Diamond Nexus crown. Now, the question is, does she fare well in winning the title of Miss Universe this coming September in Brazil? It remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, she's going to be a strong contender. I personally think that she will make the cut since last year's Rima Fakih wasn't able to make it at all. The USA will definitely make a comeback this year. But I'm pretty sure all of you out there have the same question as I have. How will our very own Shamsi Supsup fare against this hot contender in the race to crown the most beautiful girl in the universe? It seems as though the Philippine representative has a lot of things on her back. The same pressure normally carried by successors of successful Philippine representatives to the Miss Universe pageant. Case in point, in 1976, after a good fourth runner-up finish of Chiqui Brosas in the year before in the Miss Universe pageant, the Philippines, through its delegate, Lisbeth de Padua, failed to make the cut. Add the same tale of woe to Perfida Limpin, who also did not make the cut in 1988. This was the year where Asians dominated the Miss Universe pageant. The year before that, in 1987, Pebbles Assis made a splash in the pageant that put her in the semifinals. Now, if you look at it, it seems as though there's a curse brewing because it happened again in 1995. After Charlene Gonzalez's highly commendable performance in 1994, her successor, Joanne Santos, more popularly known as Joanne Quintas, also failed to enter the semifinals. In 1999, Miriam Kiambao almost gave the Philippines its third Miss Universe crown. In 2000, with Nina Ricci Alagao, who, despite being a crowd favorite in Cyprus, still came home empty-handed. So, will Shamsi become another name to add to the trend? Some critics are saying that not a huge transformation has happened to Shamsi yet. Well, and that's considering the fact that she only won last April. But it still remains to be seen. What plans does BPCI have for her? Now, I have seen some pictures of Shamsi fully made up, and I have to say that she's in it to win it. With the Miss Universe pageant just a few months away, I guess it's time to hustle and bustle to get her up and ready to take a crack in winning the country's third Miss Universe crown. So, what are your thoughts? Send us a comment and we'll happily read this in the next podcast. Try visiting our Facebook page as well for updates. In our next week's podcast, apart from your comments, we'll dish out more about the different things going on in the Philippines Pageantlandia. So thanks for tuning in from Pageant Tribune. This is JP. Peace out.